Hello and welcome for the new release of Routine on desktop, which brings a lot of new features. It's the biggest release we've ever done, and this is going to bring a lot of changes to the overall experience of using Routine today, but even more in the future. So first thing is that Routine is now what we call local first. Sounds complicated. Basically, it means that your data are always placed on your device with the brain of the app, which means that you can work offline as long as you want. You can go on a hike for a month, come back, everything that you've changed in Routine will be then pushed to our servers, synchronized with your other devices. You don't lose anything, but you have the ability to work offline for as long as you want without any problem. And this is true for desktop, but also web and the iOS and Android apps. So this is a huge change in the way Routine works in general. Then we've made a lot of developments. First is the menu bar widget, which you can see at the top, which brings you obviously the agenda, next coming meetings and events, also the task of the day, some timers, the Pomodoro timer here, some timers which are related to the task in question, which when the timer ends, the task automatically, something is recorded in your calendar, which is useful. But in general, really the most powerful thing is just always a visual indicator of your next meeting so that you never lose track of when this is coming. Very, very useful. Another thing that we've done is allow you to customize the menu, which you can already see here. Basically, if you go to settings and menu, you can hide the screens that you don't use. Let's say you don't use the notes, just hide it, and that's it. It simplifies the whole experience, makes Routine more personalized, but also you can go to any object or any task, for instance, or whatever, and let's say this one, and you can pin it and it appears in your menu, which is great for accessing them very quickly. That's very handy. So it could be a project that you are currently working on. You can put it there. As long as you're working on it, it's always accessible, and you can unpin it when it's no longer the case. Then we've done some development around AI. More specifically, and you can see that on our website, we've got now some integrations with popular AI tools like Cloud, Cursor, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and even Zapier through what's called an MCP server. Again, something that sounds complicated. It's basically a protocol for AI to communicate with other apps. And so we've implemented this kind of gateway bridge between Routine and AI models, which allows you to basically issue natural language commands in your AI tool like Cloud or ChatGPT, and the tool is going to understand and use Routine to fetch data from Routine or even create tasks or whatnot. And so we've provided the instructions to set that up, but basically in Routine, in the settings, you have now a plugin section with the menu bar widget, with the contextual capture, and now the MCP server, which you can enable. Another thing that we've added is the launch as startup, which is useful for launching Routine automatically when you start your computer. Another big development is the agenda, which we've basically redesigned. We now display the all-day events. I don't have any now, but we do display the whole-day events at the top of the timeline. But more importantly, on the left-hand side now, we do display the overdue tasks, so the tasks that you didn't complete, also the unplanned, and the upcoming being the task coming in the next 7 days. So let's say I'm going to take a task like this one, I'm going to put it tomorrow. You can see now in upcoming, I've got the task coming in the next few days. Overdue, the task that I should have done, I didn't, that I can see and basically take action right now to basically better plan my day without being overflowed with too much information, because I can hide those sections if I want to. Something I've just shown, which also we worked on, is the plan. Before we had a schedule and a postpone action. We merged them because it was too complicated for most people, and we introduced this new plan action. which allows you, as you can see, to pick a day or pick a week. So it's really the same mechanism. If you pick a day, it will appear here in the day, but if you pick a week, it will appear in the week in question, which is, if I go here, in 2 weeks, the task is there. So very handy, but obviously also you've got natural language. So if you want to very quickly type, I don't know, Saturday, you can see that it is going to highlight Saturday. I press enter and that's it, it's been scheduled for Saturday. So very handy for going quickly with natural language while benefiting from a UI. Also, the note editor has been improved in many ways. The most visual elements being the emojis that we've added, but really we've improved it in many ways so that it is more stable, better to interact with on a daily basis through keyboard shortcuts, etc. So the hyperlinks, for instance, have been reworked, etc. And we will continue to do so. So that's basically it. It's a huge release. A lot of time has been spent so that the experience is smoother and faster, because partly of the offline mode, but not only. We've really worked on optimizing the experience as well. So it's nicely coming together. Again, this is still just the beginning. We are currently working on custom types, so that next you will be able to define your own data model, which is basically define the items that you want to manipulate on a daily basis. Your movies, books, authors, whatever, or projects, tickets that you want to combine and link together so that it creates a whole system that you can use to boost your productivity. Thank you.